What's up, YouTube? This is Devin Slate 123 bringing you General Manager mode, and yeah, I'm still doing catch up. It's the night after SummerSlam, which is week 23, I believe, 23, 24. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the Raw for the 26th. 4-star rating. Match 1 was, they didn't have a match 1. Match 2 was 2 stars, where Chris Masters lost to Mark Henry in a singles match. Next was a handicap 1-on trio where the Sandman lost to beat Umaga, Ashley, and Randy Orton. That was 2.5 stars. Next was a handicap 1-on 3 where Terry Funk beat Johnny Nitro, Carlito, and Snitsky. And yes, I lost Johnny Nitro because he was injured and I traded him over. That was 3.5 stars. Next was a World Tag Team Championship Hardcore Tornado Tag match where Stone Cold and CM Punk beat Bret Hart and JTG to win the titles. And that was 3 stars for the World Tag Team Championships. We move into ECW on the 27th in week 23, or 24, I can't remember, sorry. Show rating was 3.5 stars, they didn't have match 1. Match 2 was 2.5, where Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and MVP beat King Booker, Marcus Corvon, and William Regal. Next was a hardcore singles match where Bobby Lashley lost to Chavo and Batista, and that was 3 stars. Next was a steel cage match where Matt Hardy lost to Kenny Dykstra, that was 3.5 stars. In the main event, I lost Kane as well. He got pissed off because he never got a title opportunity. Yeah, and that happens on this game. Was a handicap 1-on 2 match where Kane beat Gregory Helms and John Cena, and that was 3.5 stars. Next, we moved to SmackDown, which is 4 stars, and I traded Johnny Nitro for Edge, which was pretty good. It's a pretty sweet deal. And the first match was a singles no manager match where The Rock lost to Edge, which was 4 stars. Next was a triple threat match where Elijah Burke beat Sabu and Rey Mysterio, and that was 4 stars. Next was a tag team normal tag match where Mr. Kennedy and Ric Flair lost to Rick Rude and Roddy Piper. That was 4 stars. Next was a singles no manager match where Shad beat the Undertaker, and that was 4 stars. And the main event was a singles no manager match where the Great Khali beat Jeff Hardy, and that was 4 stars. So yeah, we move into the next month, and this is week 24. Yeah, this is week 24. And we move into the Raw for the month, the first Raw of the month, which was 3.5 stars. Didn't have match 1. Match 2 was a singles match where Mark Henry beat Finlay, and that was 1.5 stars. Next was a singles no manager match where Sandman lost to Umaga and Chris Masters, and that was 2.5 stars. Next was an elimination tag 6-man tornado tag match where Bret Hart, Terry Funk, and JTG lost to Carlito, Randy Orton, and Ashley, and that was 3 stars. And the main event was a handicap 1-on 3 trio, where Stone Cold lost to Johnny Nitro, CM Punk, and Snitsky, and that was 3.5 stars. Next we move into ECW, which was 4 stars. Didn't have match 1. Match 2 was a handicap 1-on 3 where Batista lost to Chavo, MVP, and Regal. That was 2.5 stars. Next was a tag team normal tag match where Shawn Michaels and Bobby Lashley lost to King Booker and Marcus Corvon. That was 3 stars. Match 4 was a TLC match where John Cena beat Gregory Helms, and that was 3 stars. And the main event was another tables, ladders, and chairs tornado tag match where Kane and Triple H beat Kenny Dykstra and Matt Hardy, and that was 3.5 stars. We move into the first SmackDown of the month of September, and yeah, it was 4 stars. It was a singles no manager match where Elijah Burke beat Rey Mysterio and Sabu, and that was 4 stars. Next was a singles no manager match where The Rock beat Edge, and that was 4 stars. Next was a table singles match where Jeff Hardy beat the Great Khali. That was 4 stars. Next was a tag team normal tag match where Roddy Piper and Rick Rude lost to Mr. Kennedy and Ric Flair. That was 4 stars. Next was the United States Championship singles no manager match where The Undertaker beat Shad for the United States Championship, and that was 4.5 stars. So then we move into week 25, which is the 9th for Raw. Yeah. So the show rating was 4 stars. Didn't have match 1. Match 2 was a singles match where Ashley lost to Finlay, 1.5 stars. Next was a hardcore tornado tag match where Randy Orton and Chris Masters beat Snitsky and Mark Henry, and that was 2.5 stars. Next was a ladders fatal 4-way match where Terry Funk beat Sandman, Carlito, and Umaga, and that was 3.5 stars. And the main event was a World Tag Team Championship tables match where Stone Cold and CM Punk lost to Bret Hart and Johnny Nitro, and that was 4 stars. Next was the 4-star rating for ECW's night overall show rating. First match was a hardcore singles match where MVP beat William Regal. Next was a handicap 1-on trio where Triple H lost to Marcus Corvon, Chavo Guerrero, and Gregory Helms. That was 3 stars. Next was an ECW submission singles match where Kenny Dykstra lost the title to Shawn Michaels. That was 3 stars. Next was a singles no manager match where Matt Hardy lost to Batista. That was 3 stars. And the final match was a single manager with manager where Kane lost to King Booker with John Cena and Bobby Lashley as the managers, and that was 3.5 stars. Next we go to SmackDown, and that was 4 stars. The Undertaker beat Shad. That was 4 stars. Next was a tag team normal tag match where Rick Rude and Roddy Piper lost to Mr. Kennedy and Ric Flair. That was 4 stars. Next was a singles no manager match. Edge beat The Rock. That was 4 stars. Next was a singles no manager match. Jeff Hardy lost to the Great Khali. That was 4 stars. And the final match was a Cruiserweight Championship singles no manager match with manager where Elijah Burke lost to Rey Mysterio and Sabu, and that was 4.5 stars. We moved to week 26, which is the 16th for Raw, and their overall rating was 4.5 stars. Ashley lost to Mark Henry and Finlay in a handicap 1-on tag. That was 2 stars. Next was a steel cage singles match. JTG lost to Chris Masters. That was 2.5 stars. Another steel cage after that match where Sandman lost to Umaga. That was 3.5 stars. Next was an elimination tag normal tag where Stone Cold and Bret Hart lost to Johnny Nitro and Snitsky. That was 3.5 stars. And the final match was a steel cage tornado tag match where CM Punk and Terry Funk beat Carlito and Randy Orton. That was 3.5 stars. Next we go to ECW, which had a 4-star rating. They didn't have a match 1. Match 2 was a singles no manager match. MVP lost to William Regal. That was 2 stars. Next was a handicap 1-on trio. Triple H lost to Marcus Corvon, Chavo Guerrero, and Barry Helms. That was 3 stars. Next was a handicap 1-on trio where Kane beat Kenny Dykstra, John Cena, and Matt Hardy. That was 3.5 stars. And the final match was a hardcore single manager with manager where Shawn Michaels beat King Booker, and the managers were Batista and Bobby Lashley, and that was 3.5 stars. Next we moved to SmackDown, which was 4.5 stars. The Cruiserweight Championship was on the line in this one. The single no manager with manager. Elijah Burke won the title from Rey Mysterio, and that was 4.5 stars. Next to the singles no manager match, Shad beat The Undertaker for 4 stars. Next to the singles no manager match where Jeff Hardy beat the Great Khali, which was 4 stars. Next to the singles no manager match where Edge beat The Rock for 4 stars. And the main event was an elimination tag match where Ric Flair and Mr. Kennedy lost the titles to Rick Rude and Roddy Piper, and that was 4.5 stars. So we moved to week 27, which is a pay-per-view week, which is Unforgiven, and this is Raw's pay-per-view. It was 4.5 stars. The first match was a singles no manager match where JTG beat Ashley, and that was 2 stars. Next was a hardcore tornado tag match where Snitsky and Mark Henry beat Chris Masters and Finlay, and that was 2.5 stars. Next was a ladders triple threat match where Sandman lost to Umaga, and Randy Orton also lost. That was 3.5 stars. And the main event was an elimination chamber normal 6-man tag. Or not tags, normal 6-man elimination chamber, where Terry Funk beat CM Punk, Bret Hart, Johnny Nitro, Stone Cold, and Carlito. And that was 4.5 stars. Following that is the Raw, and this is still week 27, I believe. 26, 27, I don't remember. Show rating, 4 stars. Ashley lost to Finlay in a singles match, 1.5 stars. Next match was a triple threat where Chris Masters beat JTG and Randy Orton, 2.5 stars. Next was an elimination tag, normal tag, where Stone Cold and Sandman lost to Johnny Nitro and Mark Henry, 3 stars. Next was an elimination tag, tornado tag match, where Umaga and Snitsky beat Bret Hart and CM Punk. That was 3 stars. And the main event was a WWE Hardcore Championship match, where Carlito lost to Terry Funk, and that was 4 stars. Next was ECW, and their rating was 4 stars. Didn't have match 1. Match 2 was where William Regal beat MVP, and that was 2 stars. Next was a handicap 1-on 3. Triple H lost to Marcus Corvon, Chavo Guerrero, and Gregory Helms. Singles no manager match, Bobby Lashley beat King Booker, 3 stars. That was 3 stars. And the last was a hardcore triple threat tornado tag where Kane and Matt Hardy beat Shawn Michaels and Batista and Kenny and 4 stars. And the last match I'm going to get on here was SmackDown's Undertaker beat Shad, 4 stars. Elijah Burke lost to Rey Mysterio and Sabu, 4 stars. Tag team, normal tag, Mr. Kenny, Ric Flair lost to Rick Rude and Roddy Piper, 4 stars. Next, singles no manager, Jeff Hardy lost to the Great Khali, 4.5 stars. And then last match was the tables, ladders, and chairs match where Edge lost to The Rock, and that was 4.5 stars. Alright, so that's cutting it pretty close to 10 minutes. I'll check you guys later.